Hello. Do you want to play a game?
If you're hearing our voices, that means it's time for It's This Meets That, the podcast where we watch the worst movies from trailer to end credits, scene by scene. So you don't have to, but maybe you should. I'm Russ.
I'm Jared.
Do you want to play a game?
I mean, you have to.
Yeah.
There were no lines in this trailer.
There's nothing in it at all.
No. And for two, like iconic, right?
I mean, it's the line, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're kicking off a new movie, new trailer trash time. Starting with the trailer.
Right.
And this is
special request.
This is from a fan. This is from a fan of our podcast. That's exciting. Someone actually reached out to us.
That's right. That's right. Well, astute listeners will know that this happened like 2 episodes ago. Yep,
that's right.
It was when I think it was Rattlesnake, right? When we were reading the email for that.
Yep.
From Ciara and requesting Saw 3, and then we followed it up by begging for money,
which worked.
Which she sent us $8. So.
Yes.
Big shout out to Ciara. Thank you very much.
Ciara, you're gonna get a pin and stickers, and what else do I have over here?
Yeah, totally. Whatever you've got.
I got stuff. Whatever I got.
Whatever you got, or until I see you, whatever I've got.
Yeah, whatever. So yeah, it worked. Our begging worked. I mean, our plead, crowdsourcing.
Asking politely
finally came through. So you two listeners, you can do the same. You can get involved. You can send us money if you want. You can send us movies you want us to do.
Yeah, that's right. If it's a streaming movie, we don't have to get money from you.
We don't need money, but if we have to rent it,
we'll come knocking.
Yes, that's what we'll do.
To your house.
All right. So, we already the cat's out of the bag. We're doing Saw 3 here, but do you want to give a quick this came out in 2006. Holy smokes!
Yeah, I definitely saw this in theaters when it came out.
I stopped after the first one. I saw the first one back in 2004 or 3 or something, because these movies did one a year from 2003 to 2010 or something. It's like
2006 were like my prime Saw watching year.
Yeah, nice.
Like I was 17. I was ready to rip through whatever scary movies. That was when we used to go to the what was it, like Video Time 2 or something in Derry, and be like, "What's the goriest, like most awful movie you have right now?" And they'd be like, "Oh, let me go check."
What do we got?
Back when movie people were helpful.
Yeah.
And you're like, "Oh, great!" Like
back before the internet.
I think I do want a Gene's pick today.
Gene, what do you got? So and I guess we should say we're doing Saw 3, obviously because it's requested, but so the franchise itself, though, before we get into the description of what it is, the franchise itself, 50% of the first movie, 84% audience. The second one, there's a clear decline of quality here, it looks like. It went from 50% to 37% in Saw 2. Saw 3 bounced back in the audience to 71%, but is sitting just on the line at 29%. So that's why we can do it. So we're skipping 1 and 2 for obvious reasons, because they're just too good for us to do.
That's right. Well, 1 was great, and then 2 I also thought was good, and
Donnie Wahlberg.
Donnie Wahlberg.
Yeah.
like just makes any movie slightly funnier.
Yeah, but there's a clear decline here where 3 is at 29%, 4 is at 18%, and 5 is at 13%. So we're going to get to him. We're going to get to him just at some point. And then the final chapter, which it's not the final chapter because they made 3 more after this, is at 9%. I guess that would be Saw 7. 6 is too good.
I think it looks like the worst ones all also reuse the same artwork, which is incredible.
Yeah, the consistency. I love it. That's great.
Why? There's a clear correlation here between between bad reused artwork, at least after 3. 3 is the first one of the bad artwork. But like all of the other bad ones after that use that same one. Just use different artwork and you're golden. Yeah,
that's what it seems. You're right. I think that's it. If they use the standard kind of templated logo here, cover art, it's a bad movie. So
it's a bad movie.
Just goes to show you they're just pumping them out. That's all it is, right?
Yeah. I throw that one in for free before we ameliorate the rest.
Yes. I don't even know what we can prognosticate this movie's going to be because it's just so open-ended. So
and I've already seen it. So we'll have fun with that.
Okay. So what is this? What is this movie? What's the plot behind this one?
Yeah. So this is, like you said, the 2006 edition of Saw. Jigsaw abducts a doctor in order to keep himself alive while he watches his new apprentice put an unlucky citizen named Jeff through a brutal test.
Oh, poor Jeff.
What a long line.
Poor Jeff.
I love unlucky citizen. Like, like what? Why citizen? Like, it's like person,
person just
guy,
some schmuck named Jeff through a brutal test.
Yeah, so like just the word choice is incredible.
Yeah, that's good. 2006. Okay, so he's got an apprentice in this one. Okay,
that's right.
That's cool. That's very Star Warsy.
He had an apprentice in the last one too.
In part 2.
Yeah, in 2 he has. That's the first time the apprentice appears.
Okay. So so how many of the Saw movies have you seen?
I think after 3, I might have stopped. 3 or 4 is when I stopped.
Okay.
And then I might have seen like an odd one out. Like I might have seen like 7
just randomly
at some point.
Yeah.
Just randomly. Like Thais loves the Saw movies too. I think she used to own them all at some point. But so yeah, I've seen the first 3 at least twice. I think I've seen this movie at least twice, actually.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm going in kind of fresh because I saw the first one once and I was like, okay, I'm all set.
Smart.
That was fun.
Yeah. So. The first one's got a little bit like the thing with these movies too is like there's not a lot of replay value because
once you get the
the twist or whatever it is, or like I've seen the crimes here.
It's not a real replayable game, if you will.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And like that's not what they're designed for, like they're not
no, they're designed just to be here you go, right? Here's
stupid fun.
Here's the worst we can do.
Yeah, the first one kind of like a, not an original premise, like obviously, 2 people trapped in a room, been done 1,000 times, but like I don't know, it's like well acted, nicely done.
I mean, spoilers, he was in the room the entire time too.
Right? Hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, so funny. Good acting. Like so implausible.
The entire time. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Well, let's we got fan service. Do we have any fan service?
Nope.
Okay.
So first time in a while, I feel like we haven't had fan service listeners. Mm-hmm. Even if you're one of the 3 listeners that usually writes to us, don't let us down.
Don't let us down.
Send us an email. It's just so we have something to say. This is going to be a short episode anyway, because like Russ already said, there's nothing happens in this trailer, but but also no fan service. So you can fix that. It's justmeetsthat@gmail.com.
All right. So should we get to the trailer? It's going to take us like a minute, I think. The trailer itself is a minute and 7 seconds. And there isn't much.
15, 20 seconds of that is title card.
Yep. So it's like about a 40-second trailer and nothing happens. It's a blender trailer, as we like to call it, where just scenes from a movie were thrown in a blender and here you go. Trailer.
That's right.
I think at that point they were just mailing it in. They were kind of like, that's a Saw movie. We got the franchise going. Don't worry about it. People like the first and second one. Of course they're going to come out and see the third one.
Do the want to play a game thing.
Yeah, just say that. It works every time. It gets them every time. As badly as this one like apparently bombed 3, they still made 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So
and 11's on the way. So like
I can't wait to see what this made in the theater, which we'll do for part 1 and all that. So
it's been a while since we've done that too.
No, because all these Netflix movies got no numbers.
Yeah, we got to stop Netflix movies.
Yeah, that's all that's left.
Haven't done any Fanatic math in a while.
All right, so trailer. Should we do this? Get talk a minute. Get through it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fire it up.
All right, so it comes in hot. Jared's favorite kind of trailer. Super hot.
Yeah, like incoherently hot.
I don't even know what's going on before I even know what's going on. So
same.
For a solid minute and 7 seconds, I had no idea what was going on. So
I think it was stuff from Saw 2.
Leftover footage.
I think the pig's head thing.
Yeah, there's like a horse mask maybe in there too, I think.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
because that's scary. Animal heads are scary, right? Just the heads.
People hate animal heads, right?
Right?
They're supposed to be attached to bodies.
Right. It's weird to have them not attached to bodies. So
yeah.
Scary.
Dirty basement, like stopwatch. I don't know. There's always like a timer on stuff. Awesome.
I don't think I could be like a killer like this because I'm too OCD. My place would be too clean. Like I couldn't have it be like this dirty, muddy, poopy covered basement.
Yeah.
Like, ugh.
Well, and it's funny because like that's kind of his thing too. He's like, he's very fastidious and like about like everything except everything for else like the conditions of
like
the
cleanliness. Like, come on, man. Right? Like, let's just get some 409 and some paper towels and clean this up. It's gross.
Yeah. Ever heard of Swiffer? Like,
so these cuts like are literally like 2-second flashes of like, I think 30 or 40 different things. And then we get we get our title cards, Lionsgate back at it, crushing it.
Our old pal.
Yep. And then Twisted Pictures. Cool little animation. A new friend of the pod, potentially. Fun little animation there. And then we got a Jigsaw, doing a little mask painting. Oh.
Yep. That's right. Little Billy the Puppet. You'll love to see it.
Billy Bob the Muppet.
Yep.
So yeah, he's doing a little face paint. And then we get a voiceover. Live or die. Make your choice.
Which, pretty sure I've heard that one before 8 times in a Saw movie.
Yeah, isn't that
Sign me up. It's like the tagline.
Yeah, isn't that the tagline for New Hampshire?
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Live for your die.
Nope, just live or die. Make your choice.
Make your choice.
Period. / do you want to play a game?
Welcome to New Hampshire.
Yeah, that's right.
So then there's just more quick flash cuts of stuff happening.
Yep.
Still not quite sure what's going on. There's some woman who's hooked up to something sinister, I'm sure. And
yeah, there's like chains going up to a ceiling. There's a woman chained up, it seems like.
We get that one again later, though, and it's a guy in there. He's chained up, too. So
right, different chains, I think.
Different setup, different room.
Yep, still there's like a lab.
Same dirtiness, yeah. And there's like,
why?
I don't know. Yeah, the overhead shot of like the death torture lab. It's like, all right, there's like some mannequins upside down. Like, that'd be weird. I don't think I'd have that either.
That's the best part about Saw movies is like he's like a Batman villain.
Yeah.
Like that's why the Saw movies are fun, is because it's just so silly. Like you're like, he has a whole lab where he like cooks up these experiments for hilarious.
I mean, another title card. Be warned.
I'm warned.
Then we get someone in a vat of something that looks very gross. I'm going to take some shots at what it might be, but I think
some woman covered in wet. Unclear wet.
Yeah. Well, there's still a person like this big vat of like greasy grossness, and he's like, "You can't leave me here." I was like, actually, I think that's the only line.
Too, yeah.
I think that's the only line in the movie. It's like, or the trailer. He's like, "You can't leave me here," and I'm like, seems like he can. So,
yeah, done.
Yeah, done. So maybe try a different tactic here. Yeah. And there's like more quick cuts, and then there's chicks. Was he like holding was it a mannequin head, or was it actually a human being?
I think it was a person.
I couldn't tell because it looked like a mannequin. I don't know. He's into mannequins, it seems like, which
could have been a mannequin. Yeah. At this point, he's like advanced in his health problems. So like it's made clear by his appearance. Like he's bald and he's like looks kind of sickly. Like he's on the way out.
Yeah, he's not looking too good here. But he's got to be, because we make 7 more movies. So spoilers. Well, he has an apprentice, so maybe hands off the Muppet to the next person. Here you go.
TBD.
So then we get more quick cuts. And we got another woman who's like, she's like chained up to a chair or something. She's like struggling getting loose. She got like a mouth gag thing. She gets out of that and she's screaming. This trailer is just made up of a lot of just people screaming and crying. That's pretty much it. Nothing else. Right. We got some of the old school gritty security TV monitors, of course. It's classic, right? Because he's a big voyeur guy, right? So he's watching the things go down.
That's right.
And then we got Always Scary, another title card. Anytime you pull
the Bible.
Yeah.
Always Scary.
Always Scary. I Will Judge You, Ezekiel 21:33-37. I didn't look it up, but I'm sure it's accurate. And then we cut to some dude who looks like he's in a school or something. He's also chained up. Another dirty room. I mean, he's just chained up.
In a chair this time, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so yeah, he's in a chair.
And then stands up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone like
pulled him up, just screaming.
Yeah, just more screaming.
Like, grow up, guy.
Stop while you're whining. Just sit down and enjoy the ride. And we get another title card. Your blood shall flow. Yeah.
Now, I couldn't tell here. Are these title cards the Ezekiel lines, or is this just Saw? Okay.
I think because this
Did you look it up?
I didn't, but I was going to, but I didn't. Because we have
smart.
Well, because we have I Will Judge You 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. There's 33, 34, 35. Yes, there's 4 lines. I will judge you. Your blood shall flow throughout the land, for I have spoken. I think that's it. Coming soon. I think that's also in the Bible, right? Ezekiel 37, coming soon. Saw. I think it ends Saw 3, coming soon.
You're right. You're totally right.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I don't think that's what's happening here.
No?
If I'm looking at the lines, maybe. 33 is where we start?
Yeah, 33 through 37. Ezekiel 21.
Yeah, I think...
Did they marketize the Bible and just turn it into what they wanted?
Maybe? So because 33 is like, it gets real boring. Like it's, as for you, son of man, prophesy, thus says the Lord God to the Ammonites and their insults. Oh, sword drawn for slaughter. Like it's all boring shit.
What the heck? Where'd they get I will judge you? I don't know, man. Did they just make this up?
Yeah, and I don't understand like what the point of this passage is. It's 34 is about your false visions and lying omens. 35 is return to your scabbard. It's about the sword again. 36, pour my anger upon you. Oh wait, no. Okay.
There we go. Where are we here?
So it is maybe the end of 37.
Oh, so it's at the end of 37 it gets going?
Because I see your blood shall flow throughout the land.
Yeah.
So like that, and that's kind of it. It's just 37, really.
I don't even see, where's the rest of it? 21, 15. Am I doing this wrong here? Am I Bibling wrong right now?
I think you're Bibling wrong, yeah.
Ugh, classic me. Is this the new international version? Which one?
I'm on United States Conference of Catholic Bishops.org, which I think is probably legit.
Not going to.
It's a .org.
Not going there. Get a bunch of ads I don't want to see.
Child porn, right?
Yeah. I don't want to see a bunch of ads I don't want to see.
Yep, smart. Oh, that too.
Okay. Oh, Bible Gate 31, 33. As for my son,
so process. There you go.
Yeah, okay.
37. Your blood shall flow throughout the land. Like that's where it starts.
Yeah. Okay.
Silly.
Yeah, it is silly. Did they pull a line from? I will judge you here. It's in 35.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, they kind of did a little marketizing here. They grabbed that line. I will judge you. Blood will flow. You shall be fuel for the fire. Okay. You shall not be remembered. Okay. All right.
Yeah, they don't have any of that shit in there.
No. All right. So glad we did a little Bible lesson there.
Yeah.
Okay. So your blood flow shall flow. Your blood shall flow. That's what the next title card I think we got here.
Like spice.
Then we cut to a woman who's like in a freezer or something. She's getting sprayed with water. That does sound like torture. Just being like spritzed in the face with water. Like it's just,
yeah. Some kind of like blue light thing screaming and she's naked. But yeah, I didn't. Water springer makes more sense. And I've seen this movie and I still remember. That makes sense.
And we cut to the title card, the rest of our Bible verse here, throughout the land.
Yeah.
And then we get even more faster, quicker cuts of another dude in another trap that doesn't look fun. He looks like he's sitting down. He's got always head stuff. Headgear is always
head stuff.
Headgear is, come on. The things that really get me your eyeball and like fingernail stuff. I can't do that.
Stuff. Okay.
Yeah, finger stuff. I don't want to do finger stuff. No.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like with finger stuff is like when somebody's
putting in your ear,
chopping something.
And then
like when they do that in movies, they do like a close cut and they're like, you're like, oh, chopping up some celery.
No,
something bound to go wrong.
Like, two things about to go wrong. First, you're chopping up celery, unless it's going in a soup, that's fine.
That's right.
And then you're gonna lose a finger.
Yep.
So yeah, she's getting just spritzed in the face with a little spray bottle. It seems like, I don't know, very uncomfortable.
Yep.
Yeah. So he's in a trap, and
bad.
But then like, so the cuts the guy. He's in the head trap, I think. Right. The camera's like go spinning all over the place. It's like crazy. I'm like, what are we doing? It's like,
it was
motion sickness inducing. And we get another title card. For I have spoken. I have said the words. And we cut to security cam. Monitor here, classic Jigsaw and his buddy Billy Bob Muppet there, right?
Staticky, yeah.
Who's sponsored by Target.
Yeah, just Billy, not Billy Bob, please.
Billy Bob Muppet. So he's got his screen time, and that's where we get the line. The only other line in the movie trailer. I keep saying movie trailer.
Yep.
Hello.
You want to play a game?
Do you want to play a game?
Classic song.
Yeah, no, I don't want to play a game. I don't
love it.
I don't want to play any games. And we cut to black.
Franchise.
Just more screaming. Title card Saw 3 coming soon. Just crying and screaming, and that's it.
Yeah, it's what you want in a horror movie trailer, in my opinion, where they like don't really spoil anything.
Yeah.
And they just give you suffering.
Nothing.
Just graphic suffering.
I will give it. Maybe it is the perfect horror movie trailer because it gives you just suffering, and you're like, "What's happening?" You know, there is no plot here. There's no hint of Apprentice. There's no hint of Jeff. I mean, Jeff's one of those guys. That poor citizen.
Yeah. Who could Jeff be?
That poor citizen. Unlucky citizen, Jeff, like, jeez, no idea that he's sick. I guess there's a shot of his Jigsaw's face. He looks a little ill, but I mean, you wouldn't know that. No. So
none of the plot is showing through. And that's what, I agree. Like this is a good trailer for a not good movie. And now that I'm thinking about it, like, I kind of remember liking this one.
Yeah. Well, 71% of the people did. So there was something about it. The audience dug it.
I might like it again. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
It seems like they just upped the ante. Like there's nothing new about it, but they just upped the ante in terms of gore. So,
but that's what you want. That's like all you want.
That's what you're looking for, right? Like, I mean,
right.
You're looking for that grisly violence,
Yeah. Just give me some new, traps or whatever. Like that's all I'm looking for.
That's the problem. It's just gonna be people chained up, getting sprayed in the face with water and headgear, though. Which we've seen those before, haven't we?
True. Good point. Yeah, I don't know. I might be on Team Ciara here. Like, this might be a good movie.
Might be good. Well, we're gonna find out soon. So I don't know. Jared and Russ prognosticate.
Might as well. Yeah, you should probably take the lead because I do remember the twist. At the very least, like I don't remember some of the details, but I remember like the big twist.
Yeah,
so there's one of those.
Yeah, okay. I mean, there's always
on the lookout.
There's always some kind of twist right here. I'm not sure here. I got to think this through because there's nothing in the trailer. They don't give you anything, so there's not much to work with.
Right. Other than, you can work with anything.
Yeah.
Well, I think his new apprentice name is Amanda. If that sparks anything crazy. All right. So I think maybe this movie ends up having Amanda Bynes in it. And like this was Amanda Bynes at the peak of her powers, 2006.
Yeah. Okay.
Incredible.
So that's Jigsaw's apprentice is Amanda Bynes.
I think that's the big twist here is Amanda Bynes coming out of nowhere, blowing up the cast of all that.
Okay.
Getting her own show right quick. Dan Snyder special. So watch that Nickelodeon thing. I think this is a Nickelodeon tie-in. And she's just running these torture traps on all the other characters there and wiping them out so she can have her own show. That's right. Okay. That's exactly it. I think all of these are all that cast members.
And one of those cast members happens to be unlucky citizen Jeff.
That's right. / Drake Bell.
I think
I'm assuming.
So he's dying though, right? So Jigsaw here. Mm-hmm. I bet that's the big twist, right? He's not actually dying, maybe because he's around for other movies, so
he's around for other movies for sure. Yeah. I don't want to spoil anything for you, other than like I did the 5th one for a pitch a while back, remember? And like that was the whole thing about the health insurance industry.
Oh, that's right.
So.
Is this going to be? Is this just going to be like another big pharma thing here? Is that what we're getting at? Maybe the unlucky citizen is Jeff. Maybe works for an insurance company or something, and Jigsaw is getting back at the insurance company.
That's fine. That's Saw 5.
Oh, that's right.
That's Saw 5. Okay. Entirely Saw 5. But this one might be a big pharma wins. Might be. You just described Saw 5.
Okay. And Amanda Bynes gets her own show at the end of it.
That's right. Okay. That's right. There's dancing lobsters. It's a whole thing.
All right. I mean, I buy all that. I don't think I have anything else to add to that.
Perfect.
Period.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, that's it. I think we're done. We're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna close it up. We're putting this Muppet away.
I'm expecting lots of safety tips in the full breakdown.
Oh, so. Yeah. Be prepared for that because, yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for listening. Back next week with a full breakdown of Saw 3. Meantime, you can follow us on Instagram. It's this meets at, and you can subscribe to us wherever you're listening to us right now. That'd be good. That'd be helpful. Yep. And sharing with friends because we like friends here. Texas, right?
Yep, a place for friends.
Isn't that?
It is. I think it's the motto is like friends. If you remember better stuff that we said, you could send us an email. I mean, you could leave a review too, but no one ever does that. So might as well just gloss over it for now. If you want to go do that. But more importantly, send us an email because we thrive on emails. It's This Meets That.
It's just what we do.
At gmail.com. Like we talked about earlier, fan service, empty, sadness, suffering. Fix that.
Do you want to play a game? Send us a review. Send us an email.
Send us a game. I don't know.
Actually, make us play a game. Send us a game.
Abduct Armando or something and make a game out of it.
Or we gotta dig through each other's heads to get the code to get Armando out.
I don't know.
That'd be cool. That'd be kind of fun. Oh man, we're gonna be the next Jigsaw movie, aren't we?
I'm sure we've done punishable crimes.
we're gonna have we should write the script for next from the Book of Saw movie, right? The spinoff one. It'll be called Podcast from the Book of Saw.
That's right.
We'll have to go save Armando and get through Jigsaw's puzzles.
Famous evildoers, podcasters.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I mean, us.
Not wrong.
So if you want to do any of that stuff, coordinate it all, email is the way to do it. Or just go to the website. If you forgot everything that we just said, because we always go off on a wild tangent and the outro takes way longer than it's probably, I don't know, a tenth of the runtime of any of our episodes, right?
Yeah, it usually is. If I cut that out, it needs to be a lot shorter.
Yeah. Yeah, you never want to cut anything, ideally, but
no, but if I had to.
if you had to. The website's where you can find other stuff. All the old episodes. We're coming up, coming in fast on 300. Can't wait till we get to 300. We're gonna have to do a big celebration explosion.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy. Internet's gonna be, it's gonna shut down. Yeah, crazy.
Yep. It's thismeetsthat.com. There's info on the show. Russ's book host. Buy it wherever you get books. Just go there. Internet in your browser right now.